Hey Louise, Mr. Spooner here. Going to help you with these 4 questions. All right, in this one, the first thing we want to do is get everything on one side. We want to create that 0. So I am going to subtract, maybe if it lets me, subtract 8x from each side. So on the left side, you can't actually do anything. It's just going to be x squared minus 8x because those aren't like terms. And on the right side, you get your 0 because 8x minus 8x is 0. Now we're going to do that undistributing step. I'm going to pull out an x. That gets me x times x minus 8. If you don't believe me, you could redistribute. X times x is x squared. X times 8 is 8x. So we have undistributed. Now I'm going to do my ZPP step. Either this thing could be 0. So that's just 0. Or this whole thing could be 0. X minus 8 equals 0. Add 8. Add 8. So we get that x equals 8. So those are our 2 answers. All right, let's take a look at number 5, I think. All right, so the tricky part about this one is it's not actually zero product property because look, there's an addition sign here. So in this one, you're actually just going to combine like terms. I've got 2x plus 5x, that's 7x. I've got minus 5 and minus 8, that's minus 13. And now you just solve it like a good old-fashioned equation. We're going to add 13, 7x equals 13, divide by 7, divide by 7. And it turns out this was not a ZPP problem. It only has one answer, just 13 over 7. Those parentheses were just there to trick you. Sorry. All right. Number 9, good old-fashioned ZPP. Let's pull out an x. So we're going to get 12x minus 8. When we pull out an x, divide each of those terms by x. So that means that x equals 0. That's the easy part. But then what about this? We're going to set 12x minus 8 equals 0 because these were our 2 parts. That was one part. This was another part. And then you could use Shep's trick here, or you can actually just solve it. Add 8, add 8. So you get 12x equals 8, divide by 12, divide by 12. So we get 8/12, which reduces to, divide by 4, 2/3. So that's our other answer, 0 or 2/3. All right, last one. This is the one that we were working on Friday in class. ZPP, we're going to pull out an x. That's going to be 3x squared minus 48 equals 0. Again, if you redistributed, you'd get what you started with. So this part just gives us x equals 0. Now here, we've got a little work to do. We're going to say 3x squared minus 48 equals 0. So let's add 48. 3x squared equals 48. All right, let's get rid of that 3 now. Divide by 3, divide by 3. So we get that x squared equals 16. And now, you could think to yourself, what times itself is 16? Or you could square root both sides to get rid of the x squared. That's going to be 4, but also negative 4 because 4 times 4 is 16. Negative 4 times negative 4 is 16. So altogether, we have 3 answers. We've got 0, 4, and negative 4. Again, a little tip off is see how this was x cubed? That 3 means we're probably looking for 3 answers, whereas in the other ones, in the other ones, you just had a squared and you were looking for 2 answers. So, hope this helps. Let me know. Adios.